Plaintiff Tanya Ryan says soon after she started dating the defendant, she discovered he was a master manipulator and a compulsive liar. Tanya claims the defendant cheated on her and got another woman pregnant, and she's suing him today for the value of a car and punitive damages. Defendant Timothy Bowling says from the day he started dating Tanya, she knew his ex-girlfriend was pregnant with his baby. Timothy insists Tanya's the one who owes him for the car, so he's countersuing.
Start with you.
I met the Plaintiff in March of 2006. He is a master manipulator and a compulsive liar.
When did you discover that?
Within 4 months of us dating, I was having chicks calling me.
How long did you date him thereafter?
8 more months.
Tell me what you discovered.
He had already had somebody else pregnant, and he was denying the fact. Like, he's not even man enough to man up and say that was his kid. You know, it waited till it was born. Just all sorts of lies come out to where, you know, I was getting phone calls from other females saying they were in my car riding around with him. I got proof that where he got falsified statements to the police over the car title saying where I signed his name, which was completely false. So we got
Tell me how
analysis.
the car situation came to be.
Okay, I had let a girlfriend of mine borrow my car because she had wrecked hers. I had lost my license due to a DUI back in 2001, which she brought it back to me. His car needed repairs, and he asked me, well, can I use your car so I can get mine worked on? I said, all right, we'll put a 30-day paper tag on it. I'm keeping the title just so you can't take it any further than that. Next time I seen it, it had regular tags on it. I was like, well, where'd those come from? And he was like, they're on my other car. It's completely legal. You know, you can't do nothing about it. 7 months later, in October, he got pulled over with fictitious tags on the car. So the car got impounded. He needed the title to get regular tags put on it so we could get it out of impound. I said, well, the only way where I'm going to put regular tags on it is if you sign the title right back over to me. He says, all right, not a problem. 2 days later, he showed up with his car. I went out and I slashed the front tire on the car. I said, that's it. I said, you put 13,000 miles in my car in 7 months. I said, you're not driving it no more. And I took, you know, we both called the cops. We both got in a big fight. Called the cops, which I've got complete proof of.
Let me hear his side thus far, sir.
Your Honor, I first met her. We dated on and off actually for 2 years, starting in 2006. And I told her, yes, I did have my last girlfriend pregnant. And she knew that, which she was jealous of me and thinking I was always out cheating around on her and everything like that. Well, her buddy got the car, bought the car from her or whatever, and then I bought it from her friend. I have the title right here that shows that I bought it from the other person, but it says right there. And I've got proof where I got a loan from my boss.
Tell me about these things she said before we get to all this evidence you're stacking on me.
Yeah, she did slash the tires and stuff.
Several things happened before then. Do you remember the other things?
There was no
mentioned?
phone calls. There was no other girls in the car. She thought I was cheating.
No, you borrowing the car, getting the tags.
I didn't borrow the car. I bought the car.
From her?
No, from Kristen.
Okay, so she never owned it.
She owned it before.
And she sold it to someone else?
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Guess.
I don't know if she did or not. I bought it from Kristen.
No, she was my girlfriend. I let her use the car. Now, mind you, this car is Barney purple. It's a station wagon with pink stripes down the side.
Yeah, but it has Kristen.
Yes, that was my girlfriend who I let use it because I didn't have a driver's license. So when she brought it back.
You let her use it and get a title?
Yeah, because she wanted to put tags on it. She had crashed her car and needed a car for work. I said,
so why didn't
you
she
can use this.
give it back to you?
When she gave it back to me, I still didn't have a license. He said, well, why don't you let me use it for a month while I put my car
so
in the shop.
you assigned it to her because she needed tags because you couldn't use it. Then you assigned it to him.
Yes, and I let him borrow
Or you had her assign it to him because he was the next person to use it because you
and I kept the title in my possession.
Go ahead.
And when he got the car impounded, he had fake tags on the car because he never got the title completely in his name, which I've got proof of where the car got impounded.
Let's see it. And
Your Honor, I have proof where I changed the title over. Once I got the title, I got the title on October 8th, and then I just took the tags from my old car because I didn't have the money at the time to get the title transferred and the tags in my name, which I have proof where.
Ma'am, how am I going to determine that what you're saying is true when he has a title?
Because on the title, it says it was gifted. And we went through handwriting analysis because he signed the title back over to me. And then he went and placed forgery charges that I forged his name, which is a false. I've got the forgery case where it come back and he did time in jail for it.
He was convicted of forgery
Yes.
relating to the
Yes.
title.
Would you like
Sir?
to see those?
No.
Yeah.
It was a false statement for making a false statement because I said she stole the car because she had it locked in her garage.
This says that there was a handwriting analysis and it was determined that you had defrauded her regarding the title, sir.
I got the car from Crystal. I did
All right.
not defraud
Who
her.
did you
Why are you suing
defraud?
her?
Who were you convicted of defrauding?
I wasn't convicted of defrauding anything. I've got the ticket right here. It was making a false statement saying she stole the
Let's
car.
see it. Handwriting analysis? Does it
Here's-
refer to that?
No.
Okay.
Your Honor, here's the statement he gave police.
Let me see the statement. The officers then tried to tell me it was her car and were very unprofessional, saying derogatory remarks. I took off all belongings out of the car, safety, obtaining a duplicate title. Come to the police station after reporting the title stolen and obtaining a duplicate title. I wanted all possible charges pressed for forgery, stolen vehicle, vandalism, and any all possible charges. Sir?
And here's what I gifted him the title also.
What do you want me to respond to? My statement?
Whether you were convicted of anything related to the title.
No, I was convicted of falsifying a police report saying she stole it.
Relating to what?
Saying that she stole
The title?
The title that...
Yeah, well, you were convicted of something related to the title, right?
Yes.
So I wouldn't believe a word you say today. You have been convicted of something related to title transference. Therefore, I'm granting her judgment. Anything you say,
Okay.
I would not believe. You've been convicted. And you gonna come in here trying to convince me about something involving this title, and you've been convicted of fraud regarding the title?
Who did I fraud
Have a good day. Your case is dismissed. Judgment for the plaintiff.
When I filed to come to court, he had sent me a text message saying, wear something sexy. So, Mr. Bowling, is that sexy enough for you?
Oh, yes, plenty, I guess. There was no text message.
I got him on paper if you want to see him. Cryptid
I'd
from my phone.
like to see her show that.